In fact, these insects are found throughout the world, especially in damp places, and are commonly seen at night. They feed on both animal and plant matter and also transmit several diseases. Therefore, it is necessary to use pest control to check their spread. Cockroaches are usually brown or black. However, in the tropics, you may also find bright yellow, red, and green cockroaches. There are about 4,000 species of cockroaches, and their lengths range between 0.6 and 7.6 centimeters. A common species, Periplaneta americana, measures 3.4 to 5.3 centimeters in length. The adult male of this species has wings extending beyond its abdomen. The body of a cockroach is dorso-ventrally flattened and is covered in a hard, brown, chitinous exoskeleton. The entire body is segmented and divisible into the head, thorax, and abdomen. In each segment, the exoskeleton has hardened plates called sclerites, which are joined to each other by a thin, flexible, articular membrane called the arthrodial membrane. The sclerites on the dorsal side are called tergites, and on the ventral side they are called sternites. The head of a cockroach is triangular and is attached to the thorax by a short, flexible neck. It is held at right angles to the long axis of the body. In fact, the head is formed by the fusion of 6 segments and is covered by a number of plates which constitute the head capsule. This capsule bears a pair of large, compound eyes. It also bears a pair of long, slender antennae that arise from 2 membranous sockets. These antennae have sensory receptors which help monitor the surroundings. The anterior end of the head bears mouth parts, which are of biting and chewing type. The mouth parts consist of an upper lip or labrum, a pair of mandibles and maxillae, and a lower lip or labium. Additionally, cockroaches also have a hypopharynx, which acts as a tongue and lies in front of the labium. Following the head is the thorax, which consists of 3 segments: prothorax, mesothorax, and metathorax. Each thoracic segment bears a pair of long, jointed legs. Moreover, the mesothorax and metathorax bear a pair of wings. The mesothoracic wings, or the forewings, are called tegmina. These wings are dark, opaque, and leathery, and cover the hind wings at rest, while the hind wings are thin, transparent, and membranous, and are used in flight. Following the thorax is the abdomen, which consists of 10 segments. Although the male and female cockroaches have an equal number of abdominal segments, the female's abdomen is broader than that of the male. In females, the 7th sternum is boat-shaped, and together with the 8th and 9th sterna, forms a genital pouch, which contains the female gonopore, spermatical pores, and collateral glands. In males, the genital pouch lies towards the end of the abdomen and contains the dorsal anus, the ventral male genital pore, and the gonapophysis. The genital pouch is surrounded dorsally by the 9th and 10th terga and ventrally by the 9th sternum. The 10th segment of both male and female cockroaches bears a pair of jointed, filamentous anal cerci that function as sense organs. Additionally, male cockroaches bear a pair of short anal styles which are absent in females. These features help distinguish between a male and a female cockroach. Thus, the morphological study of a cockroach includes features such as its color, shape, size, and external organs. Although a cockroach may look like a simple small insect, anatomically it is quite complex. Let's take a look at the anatomical features of a cockroach, such as the alimentary canal and the blood vascular, respiratory, excretory, nervous, and reproductive systems. The alimentary canal is present in the body cavity and is divided into foregut, midgut, and hindgut. The entire foregut is lined with cuticle and consists of a mouth which leads into a short tubular pharynx that continues into a narrow tubular esophagus. The esophagus opens into a large sac-like structure called a crop, which stores food. The crop is followed by a small conical gizzard or proventriculus, which grinds the food particles. The transverse section of the gizzard shows an outer thick layer of circular muscles and an inner thick layer of cuticle, which forms 6 chitinous teeth. At the junction of the foregut and midgut is a ring of 6 to 8 tubules called hepatic or gastric ceca, which secrete digestive juice. Similarly, at the junction of the midgut and hindgut is a ring of numerous filamentous yellow-colored Malpighian tubules which function as excretory organs. The midgut is followed by the hindgut, which is broader and is divided into ileum, colon, and rectum. The rectum opens to the exterior through a small aperture called the anus. The anatomical study also includes the blood vascular system. Cockroaches have an open blood vascular system with poorly developed blood vessels that open into a hemocele or open body space. The visceral organs situated in this hemocele are immersed in blood or hemolymph, which consists of colorless plasma and hemocytes. In a longitudinal section of the insect, you will see a long muscular tube lying along the mid-dorsal axis of the body. This muscular tube is the heart, which is differentiated into funnel-shaped chambers with ostia on either side. These insects also possess sinuses or cavities in their body. The hemolymph from these sinuses enters the heart through ostia and is pumped back into the sinuses anteriorly. The respiratory system also forms a part of the anatomical study of a cockroach. This system consists of a network of trachea that opens to the exterior through 10 pairs of spiracles, which are located on the lateral side of the body. The opening of these spiracles is regulated by sphincters. The tracheas are further divided into thin tracheoles, which supply oxygen to all the parts of the body. Gaseous exchange in these tracheoles takes place through diffusion. The anatomical study also includes the excretory system. In cockroaches, Malpighian tubules situated at the junction of the midgut and hindgut serve as excretory organs. Each tubule is lined with ciliated and glandular cells which absorb nitrogenous wastes from the body and convert them into uric acid. This uric acid is then excreted through the hindgut. As cockroaches excrete uric acid, they are known as uricotelic animals. Apart from Malpighian tubules, the fat body, nephrocytes, and uricose glands also help in excretion. The nervous system is also a part of the anatomical study. In the cockroach, this system consists of a series of ganglia in each segment, which is attached to a ventral nerve cord and a brain. There are 3 thoracic ganglia and 6 abdominal ganglia. In the head, the supraesophageal ganglion represents the brain, which supplies nerves to the antennae and the compound eyes. Did you know that if you cut off the head of a cockroach, it can survive for almost a week? Well, this is because the head holds a small part of the nervous system, while a large part of the system is present in the thorax and abdomen. Besides a well-developed nervous system, cockroaches also have many sensory organs such as antennae, eyes, maxillary and labial palps, and anal cerci. The head bears a pair of large compound eyes, and each eye consists of about 2,000 hexagonal ommatidia. These ommatidia form a mosaic vision of an object with low resolution. This vision is also known as nocturnal vision. Finally, let's learn about the reproductive system. Cockroaches are unisexual with well-developed male and female reproductive systems. The male reproductive system consists of 2 testes, which lie on the lateral sides of the 4th to 6th abdominal segments. From each testis arises a thin vas deferens. The 2 vasa deferentia run posteriorly and open into the ejaculatory duct through a seminal vesicle. The ejaculatory duct opens into the male gonopore situated below the anus. At the anterior end of the ejaculatory duct, in the 6th and 7th abdominal segments, is a mushroom-shaped accessory reproductive gland consisting of small and long tubules. The secretion from this gland nourishes sperm and helps in spermatophore formation. In cockroaches, the male gonapophysis or phallomere represents the external genitalia. These phallomeres are asymmetrical structures made up of chitin and surround the male gonopore. Sperm is stored in seminal vesicles and form spermatophores, which are discharged during copulation. The female reproductive system consists of 2 large ovaries, which lie on the lateral sides of the 2nd to 6th abdominal segments. Each ovary consists of 8 ovarian tubules or ovarioles containing beaded strings of developing ova. From each ovary arises an oviduct, which joins to form a single common oviduct or vagina. The vagina opens into the genital chamber. In the 6th segment, a pair of spermatheca is present, which also opens into the genital chamber. During copulation, sperm is transferred through spermatophores. After copulation, the female cockroach secretes a purse-shaped capsule called an ootheca, which contains the fertilized eggs. The ootheca is a dark reddish to blackish brown colored capsule, which is about 8 millimeters long. The female lays about 9 to 10 ootheca in cracks or crevices with high humidity and near a food source. Each ootheca contains about 14 to 16 eggs. Interestingly, in Periplaneta americana, the development of the insect is porometabolous, which means that development takes place through the nymphal stage. A nymph looks quite similar to an adult, and it molts around 13 times before it turns into an adult. Though the second last nymphal stage has wing pads, only adult cockroaches have wings. We've just studied the anatomical features of a cockroach, such as the alimentary canal and the blood vascular, excretory, nervous, and reproductive systems.